Hey everybody, welcome back to GlynnGuy.com. Yep, it was a pretty interesting news week. You know, got a local story and an international story that you'd probably say to yourself, probably don't have anything to do with each other, but they certainly do, okay? Let me start out with the local story. We got this guy in Sudbury, okay? 27-year-old blah, 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 blah guy, alright, accused of terrorism and this and that. Went to go train or wanted to train in Pakistan, Somalia to attack U.S. troops and do this, that, the other thing, and he wanted to come back to the United States and shoot up people at U.S. malls and all this stuff. And what's interesting about this guy, all right, is he was probably easy to track for the FBI. Okay, he had a paper trail. He was a U.S. citizen. All right, and he'd already been arrested once by the FBI. So he was probably easy to follow around after that incident, okay? So, easy find for them guys, okay? Well, let me start out by saying, all right, the job of the United States government is to protect U.S. citizens, even if it's against other U.S. citizens like this guy, okay? But what the United States government up until now has failed to do is to protect us from these invisible people that sneak through the border between the United States and Mexico that don't have a paper trail like this kid in Sudbury, who don't have an identity, who we don't know why they're here. We don't know where they came from, and we don't know what the fuck they're gonna do, okay? Alright, and we're busy running around the world trying to be the savior of democracy over there in fucking Iraq, and then we got that Afghanistan thing. And we didn't learn our lesson from Vietnam, okay? And we're not going to learn it over there in Afghanistan. The lesson is the locals always win. It's a lost cause. Get the fuck out of there, okay? Bring everybody home and let's lock down these borders before it's too late, because essentially that is what the job of the United States government is to do. Protect U.S. citizens, even if it's from other U.S. citizens, okay? And there was another story that you're saying stuff. Well, what could possibly have to do with that? Well, it was on Yahoo Financial, and it talked about the fact that a couple of 3 or 4 nations want to get together to replace the U.S. greenback, the U.S. dollar, as a worldwide trading currency, right? Which essentially would, turn us into a third world nation overnight, okay? And the biggest backer of this probably is China, okay? All right, right now China holds 50% of our debt, okay? We're so beholden to them that, the amount of kiss ass from lobbyists and American companies and everything else, and especially corporations like Walmart, where they import so much that nobody is ever going to say to them, hey, we got to limit the amount of imports versus exports. It's not going to happen, okay? All right, so here we go. We got 2 fronts of wars that we're fighting right now, all right? We got all these Arabs and all these terrorists that want to fucking whack us for whatever reason. I have no idea, okay? And then we got the Chinese, okay? But the Chinese are very subtle about how they want to do us in, okay? They want to be the world superpower. They want to have world supremacy, and they want to be the world financial power. Okay, and they're getting very good at it. Okay, and the United States government, because of the 35,000 lobbyists that are in D.C. and the 421 or 28 legislatures, all right, are so fucking afraid of the word protectionism, they won't say boo. Okay, so essentially they are failing at the same process as far as protecting our borders as they are protecting the U.S. financial interest around the world. And they've failed for quite a long time, okay? All right, here's the way it's going to go, okay? Eventually, China is going to take over the United States as a financial power, okay? Without a manufacturing base in this country, we will eventually be a third world nation. Okay? These idiots down there in Washington, if they did a little history and a little research, would realize that any powerful nation in the world had a powerful manufacturing base. But because they've sold us out for 35 years, with every free trade policy down the pike, that we're fucked, okay? And protectionism is the only way it's going to save us. The only way, okay? And I was talking about this with a buddy of mine one day, and I told him, I said, we don't even need protectionism, okay? All right? To fix this whole free trade problem, all we would have to do is have 100% inspection on every cargo container that comes in the United States. Every one. That would grind imports to a halt. That would force any manufacturer of anything to come back to the United States, okay, in a heartbeat, because the market would disappear if they didn't, okay? All right. Then there was another story, a third story, all right, that I need to add on to this that I saw, okay? All right, Japan's trying to import Toyotas into South Korea. Well, South Korea is home of Kia and Hyundai, okay? 80% of all the automobiles in South Korea are made by Hyundai and Kia, okay? And the last year they imported like 4,500 Toyotas into South Korea. Well, that would probably mean we probably exported like 20 Fords, maybe 50 General Motor products to them. All right, so where is the free trade there? Okay, when are these dickheads in DC gonna realize that? I mean, when the fuck are they gonna get it? Okay, there's no free trade if that shit exists. Okay, there should be a balance between what they export to this country and what we can import into them. But obviously, you got the lobbyists there, and I don't care about the fact that Hyundai has a factory in Alabama, okay? That doesn't mean shit to me, because our trade imbalance all over the world is so huge that if we don't do something now, okay, and we don't lock down our borders now, we're gonna be a third world nation, all right? Count on it, all right? Don't even say this, oh, it could never happen, because the wheels have been in motion so long. It's inevitable if we don't get these fucking assholes down in DC to change course, all right? Because if we don't, then this generation to come is doomed, and so isn't the generation after that. So there you go. That's all you need to say. We got a war on two different fronts here, all right? And if anybody thinks any otherwise, then they're fucking idiots. So write your congressman and senator, okay, like that will do anything. Or better yet, run for Congress and Senate, all right, and try to replace these idiots that don't know what the fuck they're doing. Hey, I gotta go. Have a good week. Bye-bye.